what is it that you want from me? You don't need it. You don't need to do that because you are not in position to do that. Queen Naomi is the only one that is in position to handle his son. You can't just say you want to take him on a vacation. If you have anything for him, you can as well give it to him, even right there in Akure. Or better still, you can give me the father. I can just send it down on your behalf. Because, of course, I don't want any issue. Leave Tade Nikawo with the mother. You cannot take Tade on a vacation. My people, hey. The gist we are hearing now, this one, it dey shock you a bit. Now, so it dey surprise you. As it dey surprise you, it dey surprise me as well. Because the matter be say, you know that very soon now schools will be on vacation, right? Yes, schools will soon go on vacation. And based on that, now they said Igbi is kind of bringing a proposal to Kabiesi and also to Queen Naomi that ever since Kabiesi has, come of this age now, at least Tade Nikawo has come, is now very soon Tade Nikawo will be 5 years, okay? So that what she want to do is just to take Tade Nikawo on a tour vacation, maybe like 2 days, 1 day, 2 days vacation, just to take him around, because she is actually planning on taking her sisters and siblings, including her siblings, on a vacation. And that's the reason why she also wants Tade Nikawo to be part of this vacation. But of course, they said, Kabiesi said that can be possible. But of course, if Queen Naomi is agreeing, obviously he cannot say no, because whatever Queen Naomi says is what he will agree on. Because Queen Naomi that he knows, Queen Naomi cannot and will not release Tade Nikawo for you. In fact, they say Igbi was surprised because she never expected that Kabiesi would not approve give approval to her proposal, because she was like, because of the way and manner they talk about Tade Nikawo in the palace, that the way Kabiesi will be talking about Tade Nikawo, like he's so fond of Tade Nikawo. They said Kabiesi don't joke with Tade Nikawo. He talks about Tade Nikawo a whole lot. And also, Igbi was saying that, look, whenever they are having a discussion and maybe it has to do with children and all that, you will just see him making reference to Tade Nikawo. Before you know Tade Nikawo, he's always talking about that. Even something that does not really, has to do with Tade Nikawo, he must find a way of including Tade Nikawo. Like, he's just love that boy just too much. So, and he's always talking about how he will want Tade Nikawo to be treated, how he want Tade Nikawo to be going on vacation, just the way he's always taking, sponsoring Queen Naomi and Tade Nikawo's vacations to different places. Now, Igbi was thinking that because of the fact that Kabiesi is always talking about Tade Nikawo to him whenever they are discussing about children and all that, she thought that because Kabiesi is so free in talking about Tade Nikawo in her presence, so she was like, okay, it means Kabiesi can also be free for her to take Tade Nikawo on a vacation. But she was so surprised when Kabiesi said, you can't take Tade Nikawo on a vacation, whether you are going with all the children in this palace. You can go with every other one, but you see Tade, my Tade, no. Tade is not going, can't go anywhere with you. They say, Igbi was like, it's Tade Nikawo we are talking about, and it's me that will be there with them. He said, even if it's you. He said, you see that boy, the only person that can entrust Tade Nikawo with is Queen Naomi, the mother, and the siblings. Because why? they grew up together. Tade grew up together with them. So he's used to them. Any other person, I don't want, because you might not understand that boy, because that boy is too intelligent that he might say something that you will not like. He might do something that you think that, how can this boy be talking to me like you don't know that is the level of his intelligence. Tade is a very smart boy. So some people take his smartness for granted, like, or they misunderstood him sometimes because of his smartness. Even his class teacher, they were at some point when they started with him, they were thinking this boy is too rude, is too this, is too that. But along the line, they discovered that that is just him. The boy is very, very respectful and humble, but because of his smartness, he can just ask you some funny questions that you least expected. And you think that, how can this boy be asking me this kind of question? Yes, it is how that is how he is. You're welcome back again to my channel. Nice meeting you here once again. It is my pleasure to have you here. If you have been following me, you have not subscribed, subscription is free. All you need to do is just to tap on that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, so whenever I drop my videos, you get notified. And also give this video a thumbs up. Come down the comment section and drop your opinion, what you feel about this very gist, and share so that others will learn one or two, because in every story there's always a lesson to take home with, right? And also, don't forget that all these are all alleged speculated stories. They are not for sound information, because as we get the gist on the street of social media, that is how we also bring to your doorstep. So right now, my correct people, they said it's not a small thing, that it was a kind of a lecture for Igbi, because Igbi never expected what she heard from Kabiesi, because she thought Kabiesi can just let Tade go. But of course, he told Igbi that that cannot work, and that if you think that what I'm saying maybe it's just from my side, you can as well hear from Queen Naomi, because Queen Naomi, that he knows, Queen Naomi will never ever accept, that Tade will go with you, not because of you as a person, but because the fact is Tade is too smart. So that is why they always allow Tade to be with those who understood him. Okay. Yes, even Queen Naomi's nanny, initially when Queen Naomi employed them, they always find it difficult to understand Tade. But along the line, they just discover that this boy is too nice. This boy is a beautiful soul that anybody can be with. He's so respectful, aside from those his intelligent, impromptu questions that he used to ask, and unexpected questions that he do ask. And he might just tell you something that you think that, how did this boy know this? Or you think that maybe somebody must have, told him about it. No, that is just who he is. So all these things put together, we cannot allow Tade to go with you. Even when she now tried to confront Queen Naomi, of course, Queen Naomi will not even give listening ear. Talk of even saying it. They said it was Kabiesi that was telling her that, no, it's a no for me. And I know automatically is a no for Queen Naomi as well. And of course, that was the response she got, because they say actions speak louder than words. So with Queen Naomi's actions alone, she know that her words speaks volume, even when she has not even said a word. So my correct people, this is what we came across on the street of social media, and I said I must come here and relate with you guys. Thank you so much for always tuning in. Thank you so much for always standing by. I love you all. I appreciate you. God bless you. Till I come your way again, have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.